5 things that you can sell on eBay to make money every day. I'm talking about not once a week, not twice a week, but literally every day. These are things that you can actually go ahead to invest your money in. These are things that will not come around to bite you. Of course, there are a lot of items you can sell on eBay to make a lot of profit, but in this video, I'm going to limit it to 5. 5 that I have personally sold from my experience. And these 5 items, like I said, they are items that you can never go wrong on. These are items that it doesn't matter how bad the economy is, people will always want to buy these items. Yes, it might be difficult to get these items. This is what it is. Anything that's good, sometimes it's just the character. They don't come easy. But if you toil long enough, like you are patient enough, you keep doing the same thing, you are reiterating your processes, you are just there in the playing field, you are hanging out with people that are doing this stuff, you are grinding every day, you are ultimately going to figure it out. These items, they will not disappoint you. Number 1 on the list is to sell computers, desktop computers. It doesn't matter what brand it is, as long as it's an office computer, these computers will sell. So the only thing you have to watch out for when you're doing these things is just to make sure that the price with which you are buying them are actually at par with the selling price. Selling price in this case means you're not going to go ahead and buy this item very expensive, because understand that no matter what you are trying to sell on eBay, there's already somebody there selling the same item for a very bad price. So before you buy these items, do make sure to check the price of the item right now where it's selling on eBay, and make sure to buy at a price point that still gives you a lot of space to make some profit at the end of the day. All right, but a desktop computer, doesn't matter if it's a Dell product, if it's a Lenovo product, if it's a HP product, if it's an Acer desktop computer, it will always sell. You just have to be sure of 2 things: that the item in itself has very good functionality, which is the technical condition of the item is okay, and the optical condition is also okay, because people are very, very averse to items in bad optical condition. Yes, technical condition, if it's not working, nobody's going to take that kind of item from you, especially when you list it as a working item. But as people are very sensitive to the technical condition, they are also very sensitive, at least in the recent times, I have noticed, people are also very sensitive to the optical condition of the item. People don't want to get a desktop computer that will have a lot of scratches, that will have a lot of signs of usage. They just want to have something decent, because these days the desktop computers are pretty much getting smaller. Gone are the days where you need to really hide them under your table, but right now they are kind of getting smaller, that people want to display it on their desk, on their work desk. And you know what that means? If the item is all broken up, like the plastic, the aesthetics is not there, nobody really want to have items like that. So a desktop computer is something you can pretty much go ahead and buy and sell on eBay for profit. And if you have the right contact, the right items, you can pretty much sell these items every day. The second item that I want to recommend to you that sells for profit on eBay is a laptop. A desktop computer is just a desktop computer. You cannot move it around, even though a laptop is also a computer, but then it's different, because this is something that people want to buy because it's easily carried around. You can put it in your bag, you can take it to work, you can take it while you are traveling. The desktop does not enjoy this versatility, and this is why I try to separate them. I'm not going to lump them together as both of them are computers. No, there is a market for laptops, and there's a market for desktop computers. And the market for laptops, in my opinion, is even bigger than the market for desktop computers, because the trend is just such that people want to buy things. Technology needs to be very small, needs to be something you can carry around, needs to be something that can actually operate on its own without you having to plug it to the power supply. Something that has a battery. This is what the trend is all about right now. And this list I'm making up, the list of items to buy, is not in a particular order, which is, it's just going to be, I'm not putting it in an order like this sells better than this. No, I'm just saying that the desktop computer is something you can buy and sell for profit every day. A laptop is something you can actually buy and sell for profit every day. But just like with the desktop computer, you also have to make sure that the item in itself is in very good condition. It has very good appearance, and then it's working perfectly. If you have to sell a laptop, there are so many things you actually need to check. If the laptop has a camera, this is something you have to be aware of, that people tend to buy laptops with camera than the laptops without cameras. And then a laptop that has a Bluetooth is not really as needed as a laptop that has a HDMI port or a USB-C port. These are some silent details that you might just need to get familiar with when you start to buy and sell laptops. But a laptop in itself overall is something you can actually buy and sell for profit every day on eBay. And it doesn't really matter what platform you are on. I sell on eBay, so I really don't want to talk about other platforms right now. But on eBay, this is something you can buy and sell for profit. Third item you can buy and sell for profit are phones. The phone market is a little bit saturated, I will say, because a lot of people would have loved to sell computers, but they do not have the space to keep this stuff. So because of that, they naturally want to fall towards selling very portable items like phones. So phones are stuff that you can actually buy and sell for profit. Apple products, Samsung products, these are hot cakes. Are they hard to get? Yes. And the reason is not far-fetched, because they are hot cakes. They are really hard to get. And then, do you need some technical skills? Just like I didn't talk about this in the computer and laptops. For a desktop PC, even though you need specialized skills, but hey, if you are already a reseller anyway, you would have been working with desktop computer. The same with a laptop. A lot of us are more conversant with laptops or desktop PCs. They're easy to open up. The screws are there, but the phone is more compact and sometimes requires some specialized keys to actually open them up. So to troubleshoot them might not be as easy as you troubleshooting a computer. Although there are useful resources out there, but you still need some specialized keys to actually get around some problems that might come, like say the screen is broken, for example. I can change a broken display on the laptop, but if I have to change the display on a phone, I might have to think twice if it's something I want to do. I kind of feel like it's easier to sell a laptop or a desktop PC than just selling phones. But is this something you can make money off? Yes, every day if you have the right product. And the Apple product, the Samsung product, these are the best right now to buy and sell. And the fourth items are tablets. They are pretty much just like phones, but they are something that is like hot cake, especially if you focus your effort in just selling Apple products. They are very, very hard to get, but if you find them, let's say you want to really narrow down your business, you want to focus more on just selling electronics, and then you are fortunate to get to a very big warehouse, just for example, that they have different products and you have the opportunity to buy tablets. If you can get the Apple product, then buy this instead. So tablets, they are hot cakes. They are things you can buy and sell today for profit. Yes, there are other manufacturers of tablets. You've got Lenovo, you've got Acer, you've got Microsoft, but the Apple product just kind of has this preference in the market. It is what it is. It doesn't mean that the Microsoft products are not also as good as the Apple product, but people just want to have the iPad. When you have an iPad 2018 first gen, it sells like wildfire. The last one I sold was for 426 euros and it sold under 3 days. This is how beautiful it is. And just imagine, this was when I decided to make the maximum profit on the item. But if I wanted to make less profit, I could sell it on the same day. And there's a market for it. And the last item you want to consider buying if you want to make money every day on eBay is to buy and sell accessories. You see, all these things I've talked about, they all have accessories that they use. If you're talking about a desktop PC, there are countless accessories you can buy and sell for a desktop PC. There are hard drives, there are cables, there are RAMs, there are DVD drives, there are just a lot, When you're talking about laptop, the same thing. There are USB drives, there are chargers for the laptops, there are batteries, As long as people keep buying these hardwares, understand that they will continue to need these accessories. We are still not at the point where the item is coming so complete that doesn't have to use any accessory. If you buy a laptop, you might have to get a cable, a HDMI cable to connect to your computer, to connect it to your monitor. You might have to get a USB-C cable. You might have to get a charger, a new charger or a new battery. People will continue to buy these accessories. The transactions on these accessories are just a lot. If you go to Terapeak, you will see exactly what I mean. And then if you have a tablet, people also buy accessories for this. People want to buy a casing for it. People want to buy a casing for the phones. They want to buy chargers. They want to buy USB-C ports. They want to buy, just name it. Accessories are just hot cakes, hot things to buy and sell. Once again, when the item itself is so hot in the market, just know that it might be a little bit difficult to get. But like I said, if you have paid your dues, you have stayed long enough searching for it, you will find it. A long time ago, when I started buying and selling stuff, I had no idea where to even go to look for items to buy. But in one of my going out, but one thing I did do, I was never laid back, I always had the drive, the need to want to go out Whenever there was a flea market, I always wanted to visit it. And whenever I got there, I wanted to always talk to people. Hey, where do you get these items from? I want to buy more from you. If you've got items in decent conditions, I will be interested. Here is my number. Whenever you have stuff, please hit me up. I didn't do that once or twice. I kept doing it even up to this day. Whenever I go to buy stuff, even from private homes, the thing I always do is to drop my number and say, look, I buy and sell these stuff. So if you ever have them, I will be interested. So desktop PCs, laptops, tablets, phones, accessories are the things to buy and sell. If you want to make money right now, every day selling on eBay. I hope this video helps you to put these things in perspective. I sell on eBay and I've sold for a very long time, and I specifically sell in the electronics category, specifically selling IT hardwares. And I've got quite a number of experience in this area. If this video helps you, consider subscribing to the channel. Until I see you again, peace.